Hi there, Mr. Young here with our Chapter 3 introduction. I know what you're thinking. What happened to Chapters 1 and 2? Well, we're skipping them because ain't nobody got time for that. We always just start with colonial times. We don't talk about the Spanish. It's sort of things you cover in world history maybe last year. Uh, so yeah, that we're starting with chapter 3 because this is basically U.S. history 1, and that's where the U.S. history starts. Chapter 3. So here's the welcome module that you did. You know, turned in your badges. You got through all the syllabus, the course tour, some skills practice, had a little September 11th lesson, and boom, time for content. We're getting into a real history class now. Today, might be the 18th. If you're working on task, you might be working ahead. If you're here, this is what we're doing for today. You got the intro page here, the vocabulary, and then the vocab quiz. So let's take a look here. So on this first page of a chapter, I have a video and I summarize the chapter for you, so we know what we're getting into. Chapter 3 is 4 lessons of colonial origins. Let's take a look at the 13 colonies here. I like this one. We're basically going to talk about the origins of each individual colony. Some of them are more fascinating than others. For example, Virginia, we talk about Roanoke, and some of you might be familiar with the Roanoke colony. It just disappeared. Nobody knows what happened to this day. They found a carving in a tree that said Croatoan. They don't know what happened. The guy left, he came back, everyone was gone. A great mystery of the world. We talk about the Jamestown colony, and then we talk about separatists and Puritans, and Pilgrims and Plymouth Rock and all that. And then we also talk about really all of them. We start with New England colonies, places like Boston, Massachusetts. We move into the middle colonies right here. We talk about William Penn and how Pennsylvania got started. It was full of Quakers, and New York belonged to the Dutch first, not the British. The British just kind of rolled in and took it, and then we move into the South and talk about what happened. Why is there a North and South Carolina? And Georgia is for debtors, which is one of our vocab words. We're going to talk about all of that in this very information-packed chapter, and we're going to have a good time. And it's really kind of going to lead us up into the French and Indian War and then the Revolution. We're going to be getting all there here pretty quick. But for now, this chapter, we're going to learn the origins of each colony. Let's take a look at the vocab on the next page. Go ahead, hit the next button, and there'll be another video there for you to watch.